Okay, now let's get a list of orders as we have now one order in the database. We have created already a get request for list of orders. So let's try it now with the postman. I will go here, create the same as post request, but it will be a get. And the authorization, because always when I create a new API, I must have it authenticated. Or we exclude this API from authentication as we saw previously. So now I will use this token, get list. Nice, we have list of orders. So we have now only one order in the database and we are getting it with the get list request because it's in array. Let's populate the user so we can see the user details inside this request. Because for example, I want to see in the admin panel, in the table of orders, I want to see the users who ordered them. So here we go in the code and we just say .populate. What to populate? The user. Save. Try it again with postman. We get now the user detail, all of his detail. But for me, as a user or as admin, I don't need all the information of the user. So I just want, for example, his name. To do that, we just put after the population of the user, we put the fields which we want to populate. So I have, for example, the name, and in postman, when I send the request, I get only the name. Let's post another order with a different data. For example, I will say here instead of country Czech Republic, I will put USA. So here I will go there and say I want USA and a different number. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So here I will post another request or another order. So in this case, I will get in the list 2 orders. So we can also sort the orders by date. So because we have already that date ordered field, so we have the date here by date.now, we can also sort this by date. To do that, it's very simple. I just go here and after population of the user, I say sort based on the column date ordered. So here we have, you remember, a date ordered, and based on this column, I want to sort my output. So we go here to postman, try to get the list again, and we see that we got them ordered by date. As you see, the order here is from oldest to the newest. So we have previously this one on 23 of December at this time, and we have now this one. So we can order from newest to oldest, and I think this which interests the user. To do so, we just align this in an object and then say that this object equal to -1. So when I say in the sort method, this case, then it means that order them from the newest to oldest. So if I refresh, go to postman, try it out, and we will see that we have the newest one first and then the oldest. You can check out the documentation of the sort method. It has a lot of features, so you can use them to sort your outputs based on some specific field or on some specific order. Let's now get one request detail or one order detail. So the same thing is here. I post or I get this request, paste it here, and then instead of having the sort and population, we have find by ID, and here we specify the ID, and the ID will be request.params, because it's parameters.id, and we will rename this to order only instead of order list. So here we have order, order, order. I go now to the front end and I get, for example, this one. After that, I put this ID of the order and send the request and I will get only this order with population of the user. We come now to the important point. We have here the order items only as IDs. We want to see the products are inside these items and the quantity. For that, let's clean up our code a little bit. So we have here populate, and we will have also dot populate of another field, which is order items. We try it out now. We will see that we got the product and the quantity. But what if I want also to populate this product in a way that we see the product detail inside order items? So as we saw here, the user, we got all his details. The difference here that we have array of them. So we need to know how to populate the product inside this array of order items. To do that, we have here a different way of populate. So instead doing this, the populate method will be an object which will accept a path, and here I put order item or order items, and inside this object I say also populate for me the field which is called product. So I will put it here and try it again. We will see, like a magic, we got all the information about the order items. And in our database, the order look like this. So if we refresh, we have our order only with IDs, and order items are only IDs. So in this way, we are keeping small sizes of the documents of the database, and we are doing the relations using Mongo's flexibility. If we see also here that the product has the category, and the category is also ID. If I want to populate also the category, we can do that, no problem. We can say also this is populate, this is a path which is called product, and then populate category which is inside this product. So if we go again, send this request, we will see the category is also populated for all the order. So to make it more clean, we can have here this path, so we can understand the way how it's got built. So here I have, say here this one, now I have the clean code. So this is the way how to make population of the relation between the tables in the database. We see in the future now how we delete these orders and how we update the state of this order, which will be in the next lecture.